Hi everyone, welcome back. In this episode, we're looking at the CompTIA A+ security acronyms, the foundation of IT hardware knowledge. I'll give you an easy to understand definition and tell you which A+ exam you can expect them to show up in. Let's get started. AAA, authentication, authorization and accounting. A core framework in network security. The lock symbol is authentication, checkmark is authorization, clipboard is the accounting log. It verifies who you are, what you can access, and logs what you do. AA expands on the AAA by adding auditing, authentication, authorization, accounting, and auditing. The process of reviewing activity logs. Auditing helps spot suspicious behavior and ensure compliance. ACL, or Access Control List. It defines who or what can access specific resources. It acts like a bouncer for your files, folders, and network rules. AD, Active Directory. It is Microsoft's system for managing users, devices, and resources in a network. It's a must-have tool for IT administrators in a Windows environment. AES, Advanced Encryption Standard, a widely used algorithm that protects data through encryption. It's fast, secure, and trusted globally for everything from Wi-Fi to file encryption. AES-NI, which is Advanced Encryption Standard, New Instructions. It refers to a hardware-based instructions that speeds up AES encryption in modern processors. It improves performance without compromising security. CAC, originally referred to as calling card authorization computers, but today it often means software or systems for verifying user access. It plays a role in identity and access management systems. CAPTCHA, completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart. CAPTCHA is a little test you complete to prove you're human, not a bot. It protects websites from automated abuse and spam. CERT, or Computer Emergency Response Team. It is a group that handles cybersecurity incidents and helps organizations respond to threats. They play a key role in minimizing damage from cyber attacks. CIFS, or Common Internet File System. Now, CIFS is a protocol used to share files over a network, especially in Windows environments. It allows users to access and manage files on remote computers. CMDB, Configuration Management Database, a central repository for tracking all the assets in an IT environment. It helps in IT service management, audits, and incident resolution. CRL, or Certificate Revocation List. It is a list of digital certificates that are no longer trusted. It's essential in maintaining secure communication and preventing misuse. DDoS, or Distributed Denial of Service. It is a cyber attack that floods a network or servers with massive traffic to crash it. Attackers often use infected devices called botnets to overwhelm the targets. DEP, Data Execution Prevention. It is a security feature that blocks malicious code from running in areas of memory that should only contain data. It helps stop certain types of exploits from executing harmful code. DKIM, Domain Keys Identified Mail. It adds a digital signature to emails to verify they really come from the claimed sender. It helps prevent email spoofing and phishing attacks. DLP, or data loss prevention, it's a technology that monitors and protects sensitive data from leaving the organization. It's often used to prevent accidental leaks or insider threats. DMA, direct memory access. It allows hardware devices to access system memory directly, bypassing the CPU for faster performance. It's efficient, but it can be a security risk if not controlled. DMARC, domain-based message authentication, reporting, and conformance. DMARC helps prevent email spoofing by verifying if incoming emails align with SPF and DKIM policies. It also gives reports to domain owners about potential abuse. DMZ, or demilitarized zone. Now, DMZ is a buffer zone between a private network and the internet, often used to host public services like web or mail servers. It limits damage if external services is compromised. DOS, a denial of service. It is a type of cyber attack that overwhelms a service to make it unavailable. Unlike DDoS, a DOS attack usually comes from a single source. DRM, digital rights management. It is used to control how digital media, like music, videos, and ebooks, are used and shared. It protects creators' rights by preventing unauthorized copying or distribution. EDR, endpoint detection and response. It is a cybersecurity tool that monitors and protects individual devices from threats in real time. It's like having a security guard for every endpoint on your network. EFS, encrypting file system. EFS is a Windows feature that encrypts files on NTFS drives to keep them safe from unauthorized access. Even if someone gains physical access to your drive, encrypted files stay protected. FRT, facial recognition technology. It uses biometric analysis to identify or verify individuals based on facial features. It's widely used in security systems, smartphones, and even law enforcement. GPO, Group Policy Object. It is used in Active Directory environments to control user and computer settings across networks. It allows administrators to enforce policies like password rules, desktop restrictions, and software deployment. GRC, Governance, Risk Management, and Compliance. It is a framework for managing your organization's governance, risk, and compliance processes, especially in IT and cybersecurity. It ensures your systems stay secure, compliant, and well managed. GUID, Globally Unique Identifier. It is a 128-bit number used in software to identify resources uniquely. No two GUIDs are the same, which helps in tracking files, users, and components. HDCP, High Bandwidth Digital Content Protection. HDCP is a form of digital copy protection used to prevent the unauthorized copying of digital video and audio content. It's often found in HDMI connections to protect movies, TV shows, and streaming content. HSM, Hardware Security Module. It is a physical device that manages and protects digital keys used in encryption. It ensures that sensitive keys remain safe and tamper-proof, essential for banking and enterprise security. IAM, Identity and Access Management. It handles user identities and defines what they can access on a network. It plays a key role in security, ensuring only the right people get access to the right resources. IDS, Intrusion Detection System. It monitors network traffic to detect suspicious or malicious activity. It's like a security guard that watches everything and reports if someone's or something's wrong, but doesn't take action. IPS, Intrusion Prevention System. Not only detects but also blocks malicious traffic in real time. Think of an IDS with muscle. It defends your network from threats before they cause damage. IPsec, Internet Protocol Security. It encrypts and authenticates IP packets to secure data during transmission. It is used in VPNs and secure communications. IPsec protects data at the network layer. IRP, Incident Response Plan. It is a structured approach to handle and recover from cybersecurity incidents. It helps your team know exactly what to do when security breaches happen. LDAP, or Lightweight Directory Access Protocol. Now LDAP helps access and manage directory information like usernames, passwords, permissions across the network. It is a key part of logging in and controlling who has access to what. MDR, Managed Detection and Response. It is a cybersecurity service that detects and responds to threats 24/7. It gives businesses expert-level threat detection without needing their own full-time security team. MFA, Multi-Factor Authentication. It requires more than just a password to verify your identity. It is an extra layer of security using something you know and something you have. MNDA, Mutual Non-Disclosure Agreement. It ensures both parties agree to keep shared information private. It is common in business deals and cybersecurity collaborations. NAC, or Network Access Control. It restricts who can connect to the network and under what conditions. It protects the network by blocking unauthorized and risky devices. NTLM, or NT-LAN Manager. It is an older Microsoft protocol used to authenticate users in Windows networks. Still used today in legacy systems, but often replaced by Kerberos for stronger security. OTP, or one-time password. A temporary code used only once for logging in. It adds security to your accounts by expiring quickly after use. PAM, or Privileged Access Management. Now, PAM stands or helps control who has access to sensitive systems and what they can do. It tracks high-level accounts to prevent insider threats. PII, or Personal Identifiable Information. Like your name, ID number and address, it must be protected to prevent identity theft. PIN, Personal Identification Number. It is a number you use to verify who you are. Like at the ATM or on your phone, short but powerful if kept secret. PIV, Personal Identification Verification. PIV is used to confirm your identity in secure systems. It's common in government and secure organizations. PKI. PKI uses a pair of keys, public and private. So it's a public key infrastructure. So it uses public and private keys to secure communication. It's the backbone of digital trust. PUP, potentially unwanted program. It is that sneaky software you didn't ask for, like toolbars or pop-up ads. They're not always malware, but they are annoying. Radius, or remote authentication dial-in user service. In VPNs and enterprise networks, it handles logins, permissions, and accounting all in one. RSR, Rapid Security Response. It is urgent updated releases to fix serious vulnerabilities. It helps protect systems before threats can spread. RTO, or Recovery Time Objective. RTO is how quickly a system must be back online after a disaster or outage. The lower the RTO, the faster recovery needs to be. SAML, Security Assertion Markup Language. SAML allows users to log in just once and access multiple systems securely. It's a key part of single sign-on systems. SCP, Secure Copy Protocol. It is used to securely transfer files between computers over a network. It's simple, fast, and encrypted. SPF, Sender Policy Framework. It helps email servers verify if a message really comes from where it claims. It stops email spoofing, a key part, and a phishing defense. SSL, Secure Socket Layer. SSL creates a secure, encrypted link between your browser and the website. It's the S in the HTTPS, keeping your information safe online. SSO, Single Sign-On. Now SSO lets users in once and access all connected apps and systems. It boosts convenience and security. TACACS+, Terminal Access, Controller Access, Control System Plus. Now, TACACS+ is a control protocol used to manage remote access to network devices. It offers authentication, authorization, and auditing. TKIP, Temporal Key Integrity Protocol. TKIP was used in WPA for encrypting Wi-Fi traffic, but it's now outdated. It improved web, but WPA2 is much stronger. TLS, Transport Layer Security. TLS is the standard for security internet traffic. From email to web browsers, it replaced SSL and keeps your data private online. TOTP, Time-Based OTP. Now, TOTP is used in two-factor authentication or 2FA apps to generate temporary login codes that expire in seconds. It adds an extra layer of security beyond passwords. TPM, Trusted Platform Module. It is a hardware chip that stores cryptographic key, vital for full disk encryption. It secures your boot process and system or sensitive data. UAC, User Account Control. UAC helps prevent unauthorized changes to your Windows system. It keeps malware from sneaking in. UPnP, or Universal Plug and Play. Now, UPnP lets devices auto-configure on a network, but can open security risks. Always disable it if you don't need it. UTM, Unified Threat Management. Now, UTM combines firewall, antivirus, content filtering, and intrusion prevention in one box. It simplifies cybersecurity for businesses. WEP, Wired Equipment Privacy. WEP was an early Wi-Fi security standard, but it's weak and easy to crack. Never use it. Upgrade to WPA2 or WPA3. WPA or Wi-Fi Protected Access. Now this replaced the WEP with stronger encryption. Today, WPA2 and WPA3 are the global standards. Always choose the latest version. XDR or Extended Detection and Response. XDR collects and analyzes security data across email, endpoints, and the cloud. It offers a unified view of attacks. XSS, Cross-Site Scripting. It is a web attack where scripts are injected into websites to steal info of hijacked sessions. Web developers, sanitize your input. Now that wraps up our security acronyms walkthrough for the CompTIA A+ exam. Now these terms are fundamental for IT support roles, so make sure you review them well. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned for our next video.